Hello and welcome back to the Real Estate Roundup Show. I am your host Kobe Zinn, and I am joined here today with my co-host Andres Martinez. Andres, how you doing, man?
I am doing great. Excited to be on the call and ready to give out some information that could benefit our clients.
Awesome. You're always so helpful and always offering a lot of value. And I know we missed you last week on the podcast. And if you guys are listening to this or watching this, you probably noticed that we are missing our other co-host today, Tony. And Tony's actually busy working on a flip that he has been diligently working on. And I can't wait to give everybody an update on that when he is finished with that, because it's quite a story on his end as well. But it's just going to be me and Andres today. And we're going to give you guys a lot of value. And for today's episode, we will be digging into home warranties, what they are, how they work, and how people can benefit from them. So we'll dig right into it. And Andres, I know you've worked with a lot of buyer clients who are buying new construction homes as well. And I know home warranties are a big part of that. And you know that people can benefit a lot from having one of these as well and protect themselves and their new investment in their new home. So first and foremost, I think it's important if you would just break down for us what exactly is a home warranty and how does it work for buyers who are looking to buy a new home.
So the benefit of purchasing like a new home warranty, or what a new home warranty is, it's actually a protection of high ticket items. When we're talking about the items that a home warranty might cover, we're talking about a stove range, a refrigerator, a water heater, an AC unit, ticket items that are uh, high in cost, and that could kind of, for a first time home buyer, can cost like a setback. Um, for a warranty, that is something that could be negotiated in the contract as a benefit, hopefully to give that first time home buyer like a buffer or some breathing room to kind of settle in, get adjusted to becoming a homeowner, and just kind of understanding how much money they need to put aside for an emergency or even just their monthly payment.
Right. So you mentioned that it is a protection for the buyer of the home, and people can essentially protect some of the new investments in their new home that they're buying. So one of the questions I think a lot of people have is, for home warranties, is this something that is exclusive to new construction homes, or can they put a home warranty on an existing home or resale home that they're buying from a pre-existing homeowner selling their house maybe for the first or second time?
So when you're working with a new builder usually has like a 210 warranty, where it will cover, like the first year, it'll cover uh, almost everything that could be of a defect. Um, and then at 2 years, anything that's within the walls or the structural, and then a 10-year like foundation. Um, and that's pretty standard with new builders. I have seen some where that foundation has been reduced to like 6 years, but that's in like special cases. Usually, you're gonna get a 2 to 10, and that's a benefit that when you purchase a new home, um, that'll kind of give you some time to be worry free, and cover some of those big ticket items. The biggest fear is an AC, you purchasing a home and then an AC going out. Those are big ticket items, upwards of anywhere to 8 to 12,000, depending how big the unit is. So on a new build, it's pretty much standard that you have a warranty. As far as when you're buying a pre-existing home, that is something that I try to negotiate uh, for my buyer, just because, like I said, anytime that you're adjusting into your home, the last thing you want is for an AC unit or even a stove or a refrigerator to go out. As far as for the coverage on an existing home, um, that would have to be picked. I always negotiate for my clients to be able to pick the warranty. They're given a specific amount that the seller's willing to pay, and then they will pick what they see is the best coverage for their house within that specific amount. Usually, $500 to $600, and then you're able to cover most of those high ticket items.
Right. So that's actually pretty cool that buyers of new construction homes and buyers of resale homes can both be protected through a home warranty like that. And obviously as an agent, right, you are actually able to negotiate that, especially if you're working with somebody who is selling an existing home, and just seeing what are some of the things that the buyer would like to protect, what are some of the most important items that a buyer should be thinking about when they're thinking about protection in their home warranty. So, from what you've seen and your experience, Andres, what would you say are some of the items, if a buyer were to, go into a existing home sale or negotiation, that what are some items they should be looking to protect? What are some of the most important items that you see? You mentioned the AC, but what are some other things that you see, are potential risks for breaking down and high cost, essentially high cost to fix, and some things that a buyer should definitely think about protecting in a home warranty?
So like I said, the AC is probably the one that sticks out most to me. I actually bought a home 2009. In 2010, my AC froze. Luckily, it was a new build and it was under the warranty, so it saved me a lot of money. That repair by itself is like $3,200, so it was covered under the warranty. Another thing on a pre-existed home is the water heater. Water heaters, due to the sediment, and here in San Antonio, the water is very hard, so there's a lot of sediment, um, and water heaters going out could be a possible issue. So that's one thing that in San Antonio we see, like water heaters, AC units, and then the other ticket items are going to be like your gas range and your refrigerator. Those things would have to be in your coverage, so you got to be careful when you choose that coverage. I've also seen some warranties that cover like the garage, as far as the garage door opener, or even if the garage is damaged, they're able uh, to take care of that in the home warranty.
Wow. So that's actually a pretty wide range of things that are actually covered in the home warranty for a buyer. I mean, the garage is probably not something people think about when buying or opting into a home warranty like that. People do probably think about like washer, dryer, and the fridge and the stove. But that's actually pretty cool and pretty interesting. A tip you have there for anybody who is looking to buy a new home. So on that note, what are some things that you would say buyers, if they're looking into getting a home warranty, what are some things that are usually not covered on that home warranty? And what are some of the limitations on that?
So, one of the things that I would like for buyers to understand is uh, the home warranty, right? And home insurance. If anything happens of a catastrophic an event, like let's just say a hailstorm or wind damage, and the shingles on your roof, that is covered in your home insurance. Okay. Now, anything as far as if your coverage has any appliances, that is covered by your warranty. So, both of those two individual services shouldn't be confused, um, because at sometimes people think if we have home insurance, that's going to cover a water heater or an AC. No, that is covered by a home warranty.
Got it. So the big difference there is a home warranty is covering the appliances that come with the home versus the home insurance is covering the actual real estate itself from natural disasters and different things like that. Is that the
Yeah,
correct
like
distinction?
the outside the structure of your home. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a big difference, right? I think, a lot of buyers, they think they get their home insurance and everything is covered. And then they obviously realize that, hey, my AC unit is broken down. I just bought this home. What's going on? Right. And they're like, hey, no, it's not covered. You didn't have a home warranty. So it is a pretty big difference between the two as well. So I think, the last thing that I think a lot of people have questions on is, maybe you can give a specific instance where you have actually helped somebody negotiate some type of home warranty deal in their transaction as a buyer is how does a real estate agent how are they able to help a buyer either negotiate a home warranty or educate them about home warranty so that way they're making sure that the buyers get the best bang for their buck, they're protected, and they're not also spending too much money investing too much in things that they may or may not need down the line.
Okay, so in this market, right now we're in like a very, very tight market. Interest rates are high, so any money that you can save your client is very, very important. And then making sure that you could protect your client from any high items or any high ticket or any high cost that can happen to set them back um, is something that you can negotiate within the contract. I have helped my buyers just by ensuring um, sometimes we get an inspection. There's very minimal things that need to be repaired. At that point, I would just ask the seller, and I'll talk to my clients and be like, "Hey, we should ask for a warranty. There's really not a heavy cost of repairs needed, but we can reassure you, or you could be reassured by getting a home warranty."
Yep, absolutely. And it's always the agent's job to make sure that the buyers are getting, the best bang for their buck if they are working with an agent, right? Especially in a tighter market like it is today. But and just I think you covered a lot when it comes to what a home warranty is, how people can benefit from them when they are purchasing a new home or an existing home, and the different ways that people can, essentially get these new appliances that they've just invested in their new home protected and making sure that they don't have to come out of pocket for a huge expense after buying the home after they've just made a huge investment in buying the house themselves. So appreciate you, and we'll wrap up this interview today. And make sure that you guys, if you are looking to buy a new home, if you guys are looking to work with somebody in real estate, reach out to Andres. He can help you, and he can also refer you to some great agents in his wide network of agents who can help you as well. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Andres, again, and we will see you guys on the next show. Take
Thank you,
care.
guys.